Hey guys, what's up? Seth here from RecklessProdsGaming, and welcome to another video of Black Ops 3, or another episode, or whatever, guys. I don't really know what to title this video, but anyway, guys, we've had our hands on Black Ops 3 now for about 5 or 6 days, and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my genuine opinion on what I think about Black Ops 3. Not just the zombies, but the multiplayer, the campaign, everything. I've probably put in so far about 20-25 hours into the game total. That's split up between multiplayer, zombies, and campaign, and then the nightmare mode for campaign as well. So I've put in a pretty decent amount of time so far, and I wanted to give you guys my genuine opinion on it because, November it's a big month for gaming. We've got quite a few new games coming out. Black Ops 3, obviously. You've got Battlefront. You've got Fallout 4. You've got Halo 5. You've got all these new games coming out, and if you're somebody who, like me, you're on a budget and you can't necessarily just go out and pick up all the latest games day one, and you kind of have to pick and choose what games you want to make up for, maybe you're not old enough to have a job, you're working off that allowance, or if you're like me and you have rent due and stuff like that, you can't just go out and spend $300 and buy every single game that comes out as soon as you want it. So if you guys have been holding off and haven't picked up Black Ops 3 yet, here is a genuine opinion on how the game has performed. I'm not biased. I didn't get paid to make this. There's no sponsors involved in my videos. It's a small YouTube channel. So let me give you guys a genuine opinion of everything Black Ops 3, and I'm going to let you guys know up front if it's worth that $60 entry price tag. So let's start off with the campaign. Let's be completely honest here. The Call of Duty campaigns have never been its strongest point. Ever since Modern Warfare 2, the campaigns have kind of been lacking, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, I have played every single Call of Duty's campaign, all the way from Call of Duty Big Red 1 to, the most recent one here, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and let's be honest, guys, it's just another Call of Duty campaign. You go around, you do a couple missions that are similar to stuff you've done before, and you do that stuff, and at the end of it, there really isn't too much payoff. You go around killing people, and you have a couple stealth missions and all that kind of stuff, but it's nothing that we haven't seen before in Call of Duty. Now, if you are like the biggest fan of Call of Duty, and if you are, then, that's fine, but if you're like the biggest fan of Call of Duty, and you're sitting over here going, oh, fuck you, man, you don't know anything about campaign mode in Call of Duty games. Well, actually I do. Like I said, I've played every single Call of Duty campaign, along with a ton of other single-player campaigns, and trust me, guys, Black Ops 3 is absolutely nothing special in regards to the campaign. Is it a good amount of fun playing through it the first time? Yes, it is. The 4-player campaign is something that has been lacking from the Call of Duty games for quite a while, so if you guys haven't had a chance to do that yet, go ahead, go through that and play it. It's definitely a fuck ton of fun. Just the moments that me and my friends had while we were playing were absolutely hilarious, so if you guys haven't gotten that far yet, do that. And then the Nightmare mode it's like an addition to campaign mode. It's like a separate campaign mode. It's basically the exact same thing, just reskinned with zombies everywhere. There's tons of videos of this all over the internet. You can go to just about anybody's channel and find some kind of gameplay about this. So if you guys haven't gotten a chance to look at any Nightmare mode stuff, it's fun. It's nothing that's ridiculous. It's nothing like we get with these zombies Easter eggs or anything like that, or the zombie storyline. It is just a reskin of campaign, but it's definitely a good amount of fun, especially if you're a zombies fan like me. So there you guys have it for the campaign Nightmare mode. A good amount of fun, but it's nothing super special. Getting into the multiplayer, I played a fuck ton of multiplayer when Black Ops 2 was a thing. And actually, Black Ops 2 is still a pretty popular Call of Duty, but I played the living crap out of that. League play, custom matches with my friends, whatever you want to call it. I played the fuck out of Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 brings back quite a bit of that interest for me. It is entirely different than Advanced Warfare. And that's something that turned a lot of people off of Black Ops 3 whenever they heard that it was going to have that boost jumping and all that stuff. They go, well, it's going to be Advanced Warfare 2. That's even something that I said. And let me tell you guys right now, Black Ops 3 multiplayer, if you're a multiplayer guy, it's nothing even close to Advanced Warfare. It is its own game. It's advanced movement done right. Treyarch really did a fantastic job on, just setting it up to where everything moved smoothly, and you didn't have this ridiculous amount of, getting into a gunfight with somebody, and then as soon as you start landing some hits, they boost jump into the air and then noob tube you or something like that. You don't have that problem here, where the advanced movements for multiplayer are used way more to just get around the map quickly than they are to be used to give you an advantage in a gunfight. If that makes any sort of sense whatsoever, then you guys, if that's what you're looking for, that's what you're interested in. I didn't play any Ghost multiplayer, and I didn't play any Advanced Warfare multiplayer outside of a couple of hours, because after I sat down and played, I didn't feel like I had any fun. I felt like I lost a lot of the gunfights that I did for reasons that were beyond my control, and things that really shouldn't have happened in the first place. I shouldn't be shooting some guy in the back, and then he does a boost jump 360 no scope and manages to get that lucky headshot with a sniper rifle. You don't have these problems in Black Ops 3, and if you guys have been avoiding the multiplayer in the past couple Call of Duties like I have, then pick this game up and give it a play, because the multiplayer feels solid. All of the guns feel viable. You don't feel like there's just one gun that everybody gravitates towards, at least not yet. We had that problem really bad in Black Ops 2 and the beginning of Advanced Warfare. We had that problem a lot. For Black Ops 2 it was the M8A1. Everybody used the M8A1. It was the god gun in every single game of League play. I think it even got banned from League play, didn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the M8A1 got banned from League play, but, and then in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, everybody used the BAL, the BAL. BAL is love, BAL is life. Everybody used it. It was the biggest fucking thing, and then it received that nerf hammer, and nobody ever used it ever again. So you don't really have that problem that I've seen so far, which is always nice, because it means that there's a little bit more weapon diversity and that kind of stuff. So if you guys are big multiplayer fans, I used to be really big into multiplayer. If you guys are big multiplayer fans, then the multiplayer here is definitely solid, and the map design is classic Treyarch. You've got that 3-lane gameplay, which everybody loves. The maps don't feel ridiculously large, and they don't feel like ridiculously small in close quarters either. So you have really good map diversity, and they all feel really solid. And again, just with Treyarch's map design of that 3-lane system, it just works so well, and the flow of the game is just so nice. So there you guys have it for the multiplayer, and the last thing we have to cover is, of course, my favorite thing, the zombies. Now, getting right into this topic here, the zombies is definitely a different feel from World at War, Black Ops, and Black Ops 2. Obviously, we have the giant remake, which is Derice, basically, and then you have Shadows of Eve. These two maps feel entirely different. They play entirely different, and you guys will have to get in game and put some time in before you really get to understand how that is. The zombie mechanics are relatively the same. They map basically the same, so if you were any good at training up zombies in Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, you'll basically be doing okay here. If I can give you any advice on that whatsoever, they take you down extremely quick. If you get cornered for any amount of time, you're going down. That's just how it is. There's no way around it. If you get caught for half a second, they're going to catch up to you and they're going to beat you down. So don't get caught in any corners in the zombies. But other than that, overall, everything seems to be feeling like a good quality zombies game. Honestly, everything feels... All the guns, again, they feel viable, so you don't feel like you're gravitating towards one or two guns and that the rest of the guns are completely unusable. You don't have any guns coming up in the box that we got in Black Ops 2, like the War Machine and the SMR or stuff like that, or the Barrett for that matter. You don't have any of those guns showing up, so you don't really feel like whenever you hit the box, you're not going to get your money's worth out of it, if that makes sense. The wall weapons here are absolutely amazing. Every single one of them is a viable option. Every single wall weapon is a viable option for a weapon, with the exception of maybe the Shiva. With the exception of that, the rest of them I feel I can do pretty well with. And the rank up system has been pulled from multiplayer and slapped into Black Ops 3 Zombies. and you can rank up your weapons, add attachments to them. As you guys can see right here, I've got a red dot sight. I think I have quick draw on the shotgun here, and honestly, guys, it's one of the best things ever done to zombies. I have been wondering, I always thought to myself how cool it would be to create like a custom loadout to go into zombies with. And basically that's what Treyarch has done here, is they've given you the option to upgrade your weapons and get gun camos for your weapons in zombies, and make it more personalized, where if you gravitate more towards a shotgun like I do compared to maybe an SMG, then that you're rewarded for that, for using that shotgun more than just going over to the SMG category. And the same thing vice versa. If you gravitate more towards an SMG than you do for a shotgun, you're rewarded for that. You're given more unlocks for your SMG, you're given more camos and that kind of stuff. And all around, it just feels solid. It feels like they did a good job on this. If I have a couple of criticisms, and I know, guys, criticisms are bad, but if I had a couple of criticisms, I would have liked to see a little bit more done to the Giant to make it feel new or feel different. And I don't really know if anybody else would agree with me on this, but even though it is a great map, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Doris, I love the Giant, it's one of my favorite maps of all time. At the same time, it just, after that third or fourth playthrough, you are feeling like you're doing exactly what you've always done all the time. And while that's, on one hand, it's a good thing, on the second hand, this is a next-gen game, and it does get a little bit old. I would have liked maybe see some more intricate Easter eggs. Pretty much, so far, guys, we've already found all the Easter eggs for the Giant and for Shadows of Evil. And while that's fine and cool and dandy with me, it would have also been nice to have some, a little bit more depth put into it. We have been waiting 3 years for this game to come out, and it just doesn't feel like there was way too much content thrown in to make that 3 years worth it. Now, don't get me wrong, the Zombies experience is solid. It is a Treyarch game. If you've played Zombies before, if you're a Zombies fan, you're going to love this. It is Treyarch Zombies, don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I kind of wish I would have seen a little bit more stuff put into it. As far as the diversity of things goes, honestly, once you get used to how the zombies react to your training, you can pretty much adapt to almost any situation, and it's actually pretty darn easy to not go down. Unless you just purposefully put yourself in a corner or you don't pay attention, you're basically going to be okay. It's really not it's not too difficult to get used to the new mapping mechanics of the zombies, so you have that going for you. And if you're any good at that, then you're basically going to be just fine. So there you guys have it. There is my full opinion of all three modes. I haven't covered free run mode because honestly I haven't really been too interested in it. It's like a parkour kind of thing. So if that's your deal, then you also get that as well. But yeah, so let's go down to a final verdict of the entire game, every single experience, and let's find out for real if this game is worth that $60 price tag. Alright, this game, it's been so long since we've had a good Call of Duty game, and if you're a COD fan like I am, then this game is definitely worth picking up. And that $60 entry price tag is not very much to pay at all for the amount of content that you're getting. You get zombies, campaign, nightmare mode, free run mode, and multiplayer. And there's honestly so much content to play through here. You are going to be sinking a lot of time into every single mode. I cannot stress that enough. It's a great amount of content for the price tag. And honestly, guys, if you guys have been waiting to pick up this game and you just don't know or didn't know if you wanted to pick it up or not, just go ahead and pick it up. I honestly, if you're going to pick up the game, I would go ahead and just get the DLC package or the season pass. I would go ahead and just pick that up as well, because guys, I think we're going to be in for a really solid year of Call of Duty. Treyarch has always delivered with their games, and I don't think that this year is going to be any exception. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe and all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, and bye.